together jointly believe that the EMIS mission is experienced as a journey throughout the school year. You start with Yokopass as an introduction, then you move on to Mission Week where you engage a bit deeper, and then lastly, the peak is the peace simulation, where you look towards the future and towards new solutions.
Of course, we all owe a lot of gratitude to the late Leon Charney, that because of him we're all here. I'm so impressed by your engagement and your intelligence. And have a great simulation, and please let us know how to do it, because we are failing for too long.
Okay, so good morning everyone. Welcome. This is the actual simulation day. It's finally here.
So when you think of negotiations, you think of leaders, government officials, like the official representatives of the states or the two entities that are negotiating them. So from my understanding, there'll be track 1 and track 2 as part of this simulation.
We're looking forward to get to the end of it and see where you took us.
We need to show both perspectives, no matter how harsh the perspective is, and no matter how people might view Palestine as the people that need freedom, or Israel.
There are a few options for them. First, the settlements that are not legally recognized by Israel will be forcefully evacuated.
What message do you have for us?
So, first of all, I think it's really important to be engaged, not to feel that this is not my fight. To be engaged, to listen, to study the situation, but also to have your voice heard. It's never too late to be engaged.
We want to make an application program. It's very interesting. It's a very broad subject, many different aspects to look at. We have the international aspect, we have the Palestinian aspect, and the Israeli aspect, and of course the refugees that are spread all over the world.
I mean, there hasn't been an election for how many, 16 years now? 16?
2006.
Yeah, 16 years. How do you think that can change? Like, I don't think we'll go anywhere with peace if there isn't like a former group that the Palestinian people support. It's been 16 years. How do you think it can change?
Jerusalem has to be divided in some sort of area. Specifically, go to the Israelis, maybe to the Palestinians. That's what we're agreeing on here.
Yes. That's what we say.
I don't keep saying, you did this to me, you did this to me, I'm a victim. I tell my story, but you tell it from a point of a survivor. You tell it from a point of a person who is strong enough, who wants to live a life, who wants to continue.
There are many other ways to try to resolve a conflict, some of them unfortunately violent, as we're seeing in Ukraine today. But the better ways, and frankly the more successful and the more sustainable ways, are through direct dialogue between the parties to a disagreement.
I'll say the main point of our solution that we came up with for settlements was to create a two-state solution for Israel and Palestine, and to have land swaps, a 4.31% land swap with equal percentage for the future Palestinian state and the Israeli state, and this will be taking place over a 5-year process of implementation to allow for the changes for settlers and for Palestinians to take over a smooth range, but without delaying it too much.
There is cooperation from Hamas about the water, and if effort is made, Israel will help with cleaning the water in Gaza.
First of all, what we thought of is how to come up with a way that we can build trust between both parties. To Hamas, we are signing this declaration in regards to the current peace negotiations. We recognize Hamas as a legitimized authority in Gaza.
We decided to make, we're in Jerusalem, and we decided to make two-state solution. West Jerusalem will go for Israel. East Jerusalem is going to be Area B for 2 years, with monitoring from 3 countries selected by both sides. And after the 2 years, a decision Israel to decide whether it works or not.